Hi everyone, it is Michelle, your Chalk Couture independent designer. I am so excited to show you all about Chalk Couture, and we're going to design this busy bee together. Join me! Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We're going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk. Hello everyone. It is Michelle, your Chalk Couture independent designer. Welcome to my live here. This is the first time I'm live in the Boss Babes 2 event. So if you are a newbie, please just comment #newbie. For some reason, everybody's coming up as Facebook users. So tell me who you are. Say hello. I will definitely come back and respond to you after the video and I can see who is there. But normally I'll pull up my laptop. My son has stolen it, so I don't have that down here right now. So just say hi as you come in, and let me know if you are a newbie or not, okay? So if you have never chalked before, oh, there's a newbie. Chalk Couture is so much fun. We are a DIY company, and I know that's like, well, what is that? Do you guys love DIY? So what we have and what we're going to make today is we have reusable silkscreen transfers. You can use these again and again to make all of these amazing projects. And I'll show you some of these projects of this. I love this company. It's so much fun. So I don't know if you guys read my introduction at all, but I am a acute care nurse practitioner. And I started with Chalk Couture because I needed a creative release. I have a very high stress job, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Any of you guys that are in healthcare know. And I needed something that can take my mind off of things and just throw myself into little projects that don't break the bank, that are, hi Christy, don't break the bank first of all, is not a lot of cleanup and not a lot of storage. Because what I love about these is they are reusable. So sometimes I could have, say, for example, a chalkboard. Well, I'll show you this one because this is our Club Couture of the month for April. I could have a chalkboard. I could design on it. I could love it, and then I could repeat it. What does that mean? This is a chalkboard with chalk paste on it. It is not smudging or smearing at all, but when I'm done with this design, all I have to do is spray it with water, wash it off, and change it to a different design. And I still have my same little chalkboard, and I don't have to like store anything in the attic. I haven't done any, but I'm going to try some. Yay! Waiting on my order to come from a previous event. Oh, you'll have to show us. Yes. So we have a lot of really cool designs. This one I'm going to have to trade out because Like now I'm all frustrated. This one actually is Easter, so let's put this here. You can still see my little raccoon, right? Yeah. Nope. There we go. So there we go. What was I going to say? So what you need to chalk, and it's not skill. It's not a special talent. If you can butter a piece of bread, you're going to do just fine. And I'm going to show you that today. But what you need, number one, is one of our reusable silkscreen transfers. Number two, you need some paste. Now we have our 3-ounce jars of chalk paste. We also have our paste packets of chalk paste. Genius to reuse. Yes. So I'm going to be posting some bundles here. I have some kits made up that you can just pick up. It will come with everything you need in it, and it's perfect, especially if you're a first timer. It's going to have your transfer. It's going to have some paste. It's going to have the tool you need, which is called a mini squeegee, and it's going to come with a surface. Now, I couldn't decide what surface I wanted to use for this. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. You guys can kind of help me out. So we have one of our most popular surfaces. It's called our board and base because it has a board, it has a base, but it is double-sided, and you can put it landscape or portrait to decorate any space, okay? Any space. So I love the chalkboard surfaces because you can reuse again and again and again and change out what you like. It's perfect for a desk or an office or a bookshelf or anywhere you have that you want to kind of change out your designs, okay? We also have a lot of other surfaces. This is one of our wood surfaces. It's gorgeous, but it is our box frame. Our box frame is double-sided. I think I have that, but it's in storage. Yeah. I thought that would fit in there. Maybe it's the other ones, but we have different ones of these as well. Our board and base does come in 2 different colors. If you wanted to build your own bundle, we have it in white. This is a white chalkboard, or we have it in black. We have so many fun things, you guys. I don't even know if this event is long enough for me to go into all the detail, but that's all you need, really, is something to chalk on, something to chalk with, and your little tool. And I'm going to show you guys bundles where everything is included in there, okay? We had a new product release today. We just released our summer brations. Well, first of all, take a vote. Would you guys like to see my busy bee on a chalkboard? Or would you like to see the busy bee on my wood box frame? Take a vote. I'll do either. I will do either. CoutureYou has been around since 2017, so it's a fairly new company, but it's out there with a bang. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers. We do 7 different releases a year now. I have been a designer for 4 years. Oh, I need a brush. I didn't get one of those. What kind of brush? This is just a sponge brush. Is that what you mean? You don't need one. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use one today, but you don't need one. We do have an artist toolkit that does come with all of the brushes. What was I saying? I was telling you a little bit about the company. So I am in leadership. I am what you call a master mentor in the company. I just went on my 2nd incentive trip with the company. We went to the Dominican Republic because I have an amazing team. When I joined CoutureYou, I only joined for the discount. I don't like to pay full price for anything, and I know you guys can agree with that. So I said, okay, I'm going to join for the discount. But I had so much fun, and once people see you having fun, they want to have fun too. So now I have a great team of ladies that make the most amazing things. Some people like what I make. I'm like a beginner kind of, because I make some fun things, but there are some really amazing people out there that are so inspiring, which just goes to show you don't have to be talented to do this. I need a vote on wood or chalkboard, guys. So here I am with my team having having a blast. There's not very high requirements to be a designer. It's only 100 PV and a quarter. And the first quarter that you're in, you don't have any requirement. So for example, if you were to join with Chalk Couture this month, January, February, March, we are in April, May, June. So we're in the second quarter, which means if you join Chalk Couture, you would not need to purchase until April, May, June, July, August, September, till the end of September, 100, to keep your 40% off. And that's what designers get. But it's even perfect if you're trying to earn extra money for summer camp or Christmas that's going to be here before you know it. Anything like that. Who doesn't want to get paid for making really pretty things, right? I don't see any votes, so I think I'm just going to do my chalkboard. So this is one of the new transfers in the Summerbrations, and it says busy, busy, busy bee. And a lot of our transfers now have a coordinating little chalkable chip shape. So this is called the chalkable chip busy, busy, busy. And all it is, it's the same material as our board and base. It's a chalkboard, which means you can design, love, and repeat on it, but it coordinates. Look how cute this is. Look how cute this is. And you can chalk directly on it with your reusable silkscreen transfer. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to turn this yellow, I think. So I pulled out my Bumblebee paste, and I'm going to show you how I do that. You could either dip a paintbrush or a brush directly in it and go right on top, or you can kind of dilute it with a little bit of water. I'm going to just go right on top. And you can just leave it white. I like to color it because our chalk paste is so pretty and so much fun. You don't have to have the chalk shape. You can just chalk this directly on. But, oh, is it freezing on you? Uh-oh. So all I'm going to do is put this chalk paste on here, and then I'm going to let it dry. And again, I can wash this off and change it to gray. I could wash this off and change it to pink. Whatever you want, you can do, okay? I'm just going to go like that. And when I go back and go to this video, I'll put the little link to go look at my chalk site. You see that? All I did was turn this yellow. And then we have a dry tool to go like this. Our chalk paste goes on like you may need to go out and come back in. Our paste goes on like a nice wet paint, but it dries like a nice matte chalk. Okay. There we go. That was pretty much like the hardest thing that we're going to do. And it's not even necessary, which is the funny thing, because they're just new fun chalk shapes. And then let's get this involved. I'm trying to look around. Oh, good. I have a bin of ribbon because I think I'm going to want to embellish this a little bit. And then here we have, oh, you know what else I have, you guys? That I actually have a couple of. So if somebody liked this transfer, they could get some. Why didn't I think about this before, Michelle? Hold on. I have 1, 2, ooh, I only have 3 of these. Let me just get it. I only have 3 of these because they are something that we no longer carry. It is a hexagon. Is that what it is? Hexagon? Oh, I just had an idea. Because let me show you something I made before with these. Let me show you. I'm going to have to find this transfer again. So we have these little things, and this is what I made using Chalk Couture. There we go. And I need to find this transfer. I could put this in the background, right? And then put busy, busy, busy on there. And then stick my little bee on there. Yay! That's what I'll do next time. But these are sold out. It is a Chalk Couture product. I have only 3 of those left. Okay, so if you want one of those, I can build a bundle like that as well. I don't even want to let you guys have those because that's one of my favorites. You said, do we need that dry? No, you don't need the dry tool. It's just very helpful, especially because we have a lot of different techniques. One of them is called the watercolor technique. If you don't have a dry tool, you could use your hair dryer on a cool setting, but this is a dry tool, but it's not a heat tool. I could put my hand right here. You don't want to put too much heat on your transfer or else it's going to shrink like a little shrinky dink and we're all going to be sad. But it is very helpful to have. And they just changed that dry tool today. So people that order today are going to get one with a longer cord than we did have, because some people were saying that they wanted a longer cord. So they switched them out to a new cord, and that's what we'll be shipping out now. So next you can use either our fuzzing cloth, or you could use a clean towel. You could even use your pant leg. You just want something that has some lint on there, okay? Our fuzzing cloth has two sides. The side with the tag is going to be your fuzzing side, because this is a terry cloth that is really nice for fuzzing your transfer. The other side is a microfiber side that's really soft. You're going to use that to like get fingerprints off of things, or I put my transfer inside a lot to dry it if I'm reusing a transfer again and again. But it's great for if you're doing a shadow box or anything and you want to get those smudges off, okay? But the terry cloth side is perfect because you want to always make sure you soften that adhesive on your transfer. So here is our little backer sheet. What I like to do there is take a marker so I know which side the back is, which I actually think since they changed the transfers, both sides are the glossy side. We have new transfers now that are more transparent, that dry faster. But if you see our reusable silkscreen transfer, it's not a stencil. I can't put my finger through that bee. It is a silk screen. So that's what gives you that really nice, delicate, very detailed look, is that there's a silk screen there. So I'm going to fuzz it a few times because it's super sticky. You want to soften that adhesive because sometimes the surface that you are applying to is not the best. Maybe you found a really cool surface at one of the cheaper stores and it's a spray chalk and not an actual chalkboard. It's not a Club Couture product. Then you want to make sure that you don't mess that up and lift up that paint, right? You also want to make sure that you protect your transfer because these are reusable again and again. Club Couture says 8 to 12 uses. Honestly, I've had the same transfers for 4 years. So as long as you treat them right, just like a boyfriend, treat it right, it's going to stay around, right? So I'm going to, I mean, I hope your boyfriend is worth more than 8 to 12 uses. You think? I don't know. I guess it depends on the guy. All right, so I'm just going to do this a few times. Now, the longer you have your transfer and the more you use it, the less sticky it's going to be. So you have to fuzz it even less. There are some transfers I use now, I don't fuzz at all because they are just perfect. But when they're new, they're going to be sticky. And then when they start to become unsticky, I always use a disinfectant wipe and I just wipe the back and then let it air dry with the sticky side up. And then it kind of reactivates that stickiness. So I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to put this right on my board and base like this. Busy, busy, busy. I could have put this in my office. I didn't have a busy morning because I went and had a hair appointment and I did some things around the house. But when I got home, you're mean to yours. From 4 o'clock to right now, when I came on this video, I had back-to-back-to-back telehealth appointments because I also do telehealth with hormone health. And I had back-to-back-to-back from 4 o'clock to 7:30. So it's nice to have a break that I can sit here and chalk with you guys. Okay, so here is this. I'm just going to take my bright white chalk paste. And we have squeegees of different shapes and sizes. This is a small squeegee, which is kind of funny to me because it's one of our largest ones. This is our mini squeegee. And you'll see, I like to take my squeegees and cut them up. So here's pieces of one of the small squeegees. Then I have some pieces of the mini squeegees. We also have, this is called a multi-tool. And then I have things like a angled squeegee. So we have so many different fun tools. This is another thing we'll talk another day. Maybe we'll etch something. But you can use etching cream with your transfers. We also have Couture ink. So if you want to make something like a t-shirt or a towel or a coffee mug or anything that's going to be permanent, like a pillow that you want to wash in the washing machine, we have Couture ink for that. But don't you worry, that'll be another video in the event. For now, we're going to start with the basics, which is our chalk paste. So this is our little mini squeegee. I'm going to take some right here, and I'm just going to go over the busy. And all I'm going to do is butter that bread. Remember, I told you guys, if you can butter bread, you can chalk. Well, here's my butter on my bread, and I'm just going over. My son did this when, now he's 12. He was chalking for 4 years, okay? I had to make him stop because he was wasting my paste, but he hasn't asked again once I yelled at him a couple years ago. But he did chalk for a good bit. You see this? I'm done. But I want to go ahead and take the mini squeegee and take off any excess, just like this, okay? Now, some of the bundles that you'll see me post that's available for purchase are going to be some wood, simple shapes. There's going to be some notebooks. We have chalk suede notebooks. There's going to be some board and bases. There'll be all kinds of things. Oh, good. You have a mini one of the squeegees. Good. Minis are fun to have. I collect them. I have this little thing full. I have these. So yes, minis are good. Okay, so now I have all of my butter across my bread. All I'm going to do, and if I didn't have that chalkable shape, I would just go ahead and chalk this too. Well, maybe let's do that. Maybe I'll show you, because maybe you don't want that little shape. We'll just go ahead and do the whole thing. Just like this. Then I'll show you how to wash it. That'll be helpful. There we go. So then I'm going to just go ahead and go like that. Ta-da! And have all of this. Then you're just going to take your transfer. You can either go side to side or up or down. You do not want to go corner to corner because you don't want to stretch this. There are some transfers. Don't blink. Wait, don't blink. Don't blink because you'll miss it. Ta-da! Now you guys can ooh and ah. Yes, it's definitely easy. There are some transfers that are layering transfers. So you want it to make sure you keep it the same size so that each time you layer what's on top, it lines up perfect every time. So you want to get in the habit of making sure that you take good care of your transfer. Now I'm just going to put it back on this little backer sheet. And then once I'm done with it, well, we're actually going to wash it here. So hold on. So look at this. Here is my little busy bee. How cute is that? We could be done. We could call it a day just like this. I'm going to use my dry tool so I don't smudge it with my finger. I think this is perfect for teachers because teacher appreciation is coming up very soon in May. So this would be a very cute teacher gift. All you have to do is get one transfer in your surfaces and boom, 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 all your teachers are done. And then there you go. Super easy. But we're going to change this around a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to get that wrapper sheet. And then I'm going to get this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash the screen out so that we can do that chalkable chip shape. All I'm going to do is put water on it like this. You could use one of our board erasers. That's my favorite thing to use to clean the transfers. Or you could use a sponge. I use a lot of Norwex products on my Chalk Couture. So having a good Norwex lady, shout out to our Norwex girl, is always really helpful. Or something else that you could do is just use those disinfectant wipes. So you can see the paste coming through there. And you could just use that to wipe both sides. And then you're done. You could put this away for the next time you want to use it. You do want to let it dry with the sticky side up. Okay. And then once your transfer is completely dry, let's pretend this is completely dry. Let me wipe off the back, because we're going to use that on our little bumble. Pretend this is completely dry. The sticky side is up. You're then going to take that shiny side while it's upside down, and then you can kind of replace it like this. Ta-da! Now you're all completely done, and this is ready to go next time. Do you need that spray to clean it off? No, you do not. Rainy night in Arkansas. Really? Aw. Well, April showers bring May flowers, right? Okay, so let's just move this out of the way. And then let's go ahead and grab that, it looks dry, that little shape that we did in the beginning of the video, okay? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and fuzz it again because now that I cleaned it, it's super sticky again. So I'm going to lift it up and put it back down a few times just to soften that adhesive. Especially if I put it on this bumblebee and it was too sticky, it's going to peel up all of that paste I painted with, okay? And then I'm going to just line this up on my little chalkboard chip shape. And then I'm going to take another squeegee, and I'm going to take this time, instead of bright white, I'm going to take my black velvet. And I'm just going to go on here like this. Like this. And do my little bumblebee. And then peel it off. Oh my gosh, look at the detail of this bee. And again, I'm going to take this to the sink, and what I'll do at the sink is I will just wipe it off. So you don't need the spray to clean it off. You can just put it underneath your sink. I use my EnviroCloth or a, this is my favorite thing to use. I use the EnviroCloth, which is with Norwex, if I'm using a shimmer. So we have a lot of pastes that are golden shimmery. It's like sparkly. It doesn't take any paste at all. And you'll see when I post my bundles, some people are like, that paste packet, is that all I get? But two of these paste packets, one of these paste packets would do this one probably 7 times at least. So don't underestimate how much comes in the packets. Of course, there's a lot more paste in the 3-ounce jars, but those pastes are no joke either. Okay, so let's go ahead and just dry this so I don't put my finger in it. My little busy bee. Now, we do have some surfaces that are magnetic. For example, this is one of my favorites. I don't know if I've shared the video with you guys yet. We have something called chalk suede paper, where you can chalk on the paper and either cut it out with scissors, or I used a cutting machine to cut out the shape, and put a magnet on it and put it on my chalkboard. This is one of our Aiden boards. It is one of my favorite boards. And I have something to share in my group this week because they started to sell for designers just this magnetic insert. And I found some frames at the local craft store that I've went ahead and made some new frames that I can't wait to show them. But you see how it's magnetic? But if you don't have a magnetic board, there's ways around that too. You can either use, I know I have this Magnetize It paint and primer that you can make anything magnetic. This is in black color to make it look like a chalkboard. Or you can just use our Couture magnets like these. We have these Couture magnets, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for this because this is not a magnetic chalkboard. It doesn't have to be. These are great. Look, they are adhesive, so I can just pop one on the back. They're not super strong. So when I'm done with this, I can take it off of here and just clean it off. And it's like it was never there. So I put one with the adhesive side on my board and one with the adhesive side on my bee. And then they will just click together. It's funny. Sometimes magnets are funny. Do you know they don't always... I may have to move this higher. Hold on. I might use our stir stick or this. Because you guys know magnets, the way they attract. You see how it's kind of moving it in different directions? You know what I should do? I should attach both magnets and then attach it to here. Hold on. Hold on a minute. So these are not super, super crazy strong magnets. So you can remove them from things and it's not going to hurt your surface. But you see how it doesn't always line up because of the way it attracts. But I'm going to find where it is and then we'll put it on here to cover that white. Do you see how this just adds the cutest dimension? Oh, I love it. I love it. So let's see this. Let's see this. Look at this. Do you guys see how that bee, oh, you guys can't see, how that bee is 3D? There we go. Can you guys tell how cute that is? Let me put it in a stand. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Look at this now. Now we have it with that bee sticking out. And it's 3D. Let me see what else I can find here. Wasn't that easy? I'm just going to reach down here and try to find some fun ribbon to kind of... I have a whole bin of ribbon here. Let's see. I want yellow. Do we have yellow? And then you can just tie it around the base, and that is also redoable. Is that long enough? I don't know. Let's see. You could even buy like this ribbon at the craft store. Do I have a yellow? Oh, a big yellow one up there. That are just pieces that you could use again and again. Hold on. I see ribbon and my ribbon up here that I want to use. I don't know if that's long enough either, though. Let's see. This. And this. Let's see. Maybe we'll go like this. This is like a glittery ribbon. I don't really like bows. You love that? But you can take this ribbon and you could either make a bow. I had something else that I liked. Make a bow and put it on here. Or I really like this type of ribbon. Let me gather it. But you would have to probably glue it on. And what I love about the board and base is that it is reusable again and again and again. The bees are all, are you serious? I just looked and they were there. Do you mean the chalk chip or do you mean the transfer? Look at this. We could put this on here. Wouldn't that be cute? I don't want to glue it, but I think we could probably tie it. If the bees are sold out forever and gone, then I could use the Glowforge and make some bees. But if they're coming back, I cannot. So I'd have to look at the product list to see if they're planning on restocking them. If they're not restocking them, then I can cut some. I do make some wood cutouts that goes with our transfers. I don't have one behind me to show you guys. All right, so this way I just tied it behind. But yeah, if the bees are sold out, then don't you guys worry. You could even use the chalk suede paper. You could use some wood cutouts, or you could just chalk it on the design. Oh, I wanted more bees. How cute is this? With a little ribbon on it. Isn't that adorable? Busy, busy, busy. Bzz. I think it is so super cute. I hope you guys notice like how easy this is, how anybody can do it. It really does make great gifts to make things for other people. And when you make something and take the time and the effort to put love into something like this, there's nobody that would open this gift and be like, oh man, they're going to absolutely love it. And it's fun to decorate your home, right? So if you are interested in learning more about Chalk Couture, let me know. Look how cute this is. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to having more videos in this group. I'm hoping to come back tomorrow and maybe we'll do either an ink project, an etch project, or another chalk project. So keep an eye out on those posts. Let me know what you want to see. And I love it all. So yay. If you'd like to have your own chalk party where you as the hostess can earn free products, or if you're thinking you loved that club transfer so much you want to join the club, Or if you'd like more information on being a designer, let me know, okay? I will talk to you guys.